Dillon and the Gentle Giant. In the heart of a vast jungle where sunlight dripped through thick green leaves like honey, a little boy named Dillon wandered alone. He was only 6 years old, with messy brown hair and big, curious eyes. Dillon had been camping with his family when he chased a butterfly just a bit too far. Before he knew it, he was lost. At first, Dillon wasn't afraid. He thought he could find his way back. But the deeper he walked, the stranger everything looked. Trees stretched high like giants. Strange noises echoed in the distance. And as night began to fall, the jungle didn't feel magical anymore. It felt dangerous. That's when he heard it, a loud, deep grunt. He turned slowly, and there it was. A giant silverback gorilla standing tall, staring straight at him. Dillon froze. His tiny heart pounded like a drum. His first thought was, I'm about to be dinner. But the gorilla didn't charge. It didn't growl. Instead, it sat down, calm watching. Dillon blinked, confused. The gorilla gently tilted its head, almost like it was studying him. Then slowly, it picked a banana from the bush beside it and rolled it toward Dillon. Dillon didn't move. The gorilla picked another banana and took a bite, then looked at Dillon again like saying, "It's okay, see?" Eventually, hunger won over fear. Dillon sat down across from the gorilla and ate. The silence between them was strange but peaceful. That night, Dillon curled up under a tree. He was scared, cold, and missed his mom, but the gorilla stayed near, keeping watch. Every time Dillon stirred, the gorilla made a soft huffing sound like a lullaby. Dillon felt safe. For 3 days, the gorilla took care of Dillon. It brought him fruit, showed him which plants not to touch. And when snakes or loud animals came near, the gorilla stood between them, tall and strong. Dillon began calling him Moko. They played in the river, splashing like brothers. They shared naps in the shade. They laughed. Well, Dillon laughed, and Moko grunted in what Dillon swore was a chuckle. But on the 4th morning, Dillon heard voices. Shouting his name, Dillon! His mom and dad bursting through the trees. Tears filled his eyes. He turned to Moko, trying to explain, but Moko already knew. The big gorilla just nodded slowly, like he understood everything. Dillon ran and hugged him, his arms barely wrapping around Moko's huge chest. "Thank you," he whispered. And then, just like a shadow, Moko slipped back into the jungle, disappearing among the trees. Years later, Dillon would tell the story of the time he got lost in the wild and was protected by a gentle giant. Many didn't believe him, but Dillon knew the truth. Because sometimes, the wildest places are where you meet the kindest hearts. And sometimes, the scariest moments become the ones you'll never forget. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll away. Like and subscribe for more inspirational stories like this. And remember, kindness has no shape, no language, and no limits. Let's keep spreading stories that heal, inspire, and remind us of the good in this world. Soul hustle inspiration, never give up.